Okay, now I'm going in with the velocity from Batcher. Going and doing the white highlights. I'm going with opaque white because I really want it to pop out on the spider. Which means we're going to fight tip dry, trying to get the paint to come out of the airbrush. All the fun stuff of airbrushing. Now watch the way your highlights are. You want them to mimic the way the shadow is going to go. Now using the small nozzle on here, I'm having to pull back almost all the way to get the paint to come out. So it doesn't give me a lot of control on it. Whereas with a bigger nozzle, now I could reduce the paint down, but now I'm not going to get the opaqueness that I'm looking for. Now getting the white highlights on the legs and everything will give it that popping we're looking for when we do the shadow. Now once I get done doing all the highlights, I'm going to come back in with black and kind of touch up some areas that need a little more care. And that's why I was leaving the shadowing to last. Alright, now I'm going to switch back to black. White highlights are done. Now for me it's just a quick disconnect, back to black. Now whenever I pick up an airbrush that's been sitting for a while, I'll spray out some of the color. And then clean the needle off. Make sure that the needle's spraying good. Test it on your paper towel. I'm going in and making sure the highlights look pretty close to what they were on the actual photograph of the spider. The closer you can get it to the reference, the more realistic it'll look. Now I'm going for the look that it looks like a spider on the back of a shoulder, so it has to be pretty close to the reference. I usually like going over the artwork 2 or 3 times with black and white just to kind of push it back and then pull it back up. And that'll give you a little bit more depth on your subject. Okay, now we're going to do the shadows on this. So I'm going to grab some reducer. Okay, shadow. That's our spider on our shirt.